Tyler Joseph is a liar. No, that's not a late April Fool's Day joke. The April Fool's Day joke was Friday's video, decided to take place on Saturday. No, so back in 2019, after the Chlorine music video was released, Tyler and Josh, they were doing a little press conference with a couple of fans, and then there was a little Q&A session to where they asked a lot of questions, they answered some aspects about the Dima lore, but then someone asked about Ned in the Dima storyline. This is that conversation.
My name's Adam. What is Ned destined to do, and what will he do against Dima?
I will say that the Ned narrative is separate from, I guess, the Dima narrative. So I don't think that those two things exist at the same time. I guess.
So, confirmed right there. Tyler said specifically that Ned isn't a part of the Dima storyline, but then, not even a couple seconds afterwards, Tyler says this.
I don't know. We'll see. Ned's he's a sly little guy. He might wiggle his way in. But no, I can't tell you exactly what this next step is for what Ned is going to become, or what next. But
and indeed, Ned found his way into the Dima storyline because in the outside music video, we see 9 Neds in total, which means that Chlorine is now canon. Which I guess this doesn't mean that Tyler's a liar. He was just working us. He was playing us like a fiddle from the very beginning because the clique was separated to Ned is Dima lore, Ned is not Dima lore. And I was definitely Ned is not. Now Ned is. Thank you, Tyler. And we've been worked. So now we have the task of trying to figure out how does the Chlorine music video connect within the entirety of the Dima storyline. That's what we're going to try to find out today. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day's going well and hope it continues to go well. Welcome to me trying to figure out how to connect Chlorine to the rest of the Dima storyline and seeing if there was any indication of Ned being a part of the Dima storyline from the very beginning. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with the one that is the easiest to explain, which is, was Ned a part of the Dima storyline from the very beginning? I don't remember these people's usernames in the comment section, but I remember these comments vividly. They will point out Nico and the Niners, specifically the part that Tyler sings at the end, So Deep in Bayou. The message played backwards saying, we are banditos. Forward, So Deep in Bayou. People pointed this out that it kind of sounds a lot like Ned's Bayou, which is the pop-up shop for Ned that is still an online store to this day. So Deep in Bayou, Ned's Bayou, definitely you can lock those in each other. So there's something there. Then another person pointed out that you can see Ned in the audio visualizer that came out with the audio for Nico and I the same day as Jumpsuits. You can see Ned in there, which I guess, if you look at the gray little thing right beside the flowers, I guess you can see Ned in there. Personally, I don't see it, and personally, I don't think that Ned is tied to Nico and the Niners, because the hardest pill to swallow with the Dima storyline is that nothing was 100% thought out from the very beginning. There are plot holes in the Dima storyline. The narrative is constantly changing as we've been seeing. Everything has been changing from the very start. When they released Blurryface, the intention wasn't to do Dima storyline. It was just to do Blurryface. Then when they went on the hiatus, they made this whole elaborate story, which wasn't thought through 100%. Then we went into the pandemic, and that changed a lot of things. We got Level of Concern. Some people out there may think the Level of Concern was planned from the very beginning. Highly, highly doubt that. But thanks to Level of Concern, we got the Level of Concern ARG. Then we got this whole narrative shift and going into Scale and Icy. And who knows, without the pandemic, the storyline would change completely. And it's being built and being adapted on the fly, and holes and loops are being tied together as progressively go on. So I don't think Ned was a part of the Dima storyline from the very start, but Ned was definitely a recent, let's add it into the Dima storyline. Now we get to tie the Chlorine music video to the Dima storyline. That is going to be a bit harder, and definitely if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them down in the comment section. Now, I have two ideas about this, but they do share the same core. The Chlorine music video does not take place on the continent of Trench. The main reason I say this is because, well, we know from Jumpsuit Levitating Equal Niners that Dima is surrounded by grasslands. It is surrounded by mountains. We know from the continent of Trench map there is a lot of mountains there too. The Chlorine music video is dramatically different. This is a rural suburb area filled with houses, filled with roads. There is pools there. Nowhere on the continent Trench map, nor in Dima, can you point to a place saying, ah yes, the National Dima Pool. Or, hey, there's that house there. No, there are concrete buildings, it's dark and gray. Chlorine, it's colorful blue skies, very nice, hot, sunny day. So definitely Chlorine music video takes place far away from Dima, which leads me to believe that this happens before any of the Dima lore. That this is a prequel before everything. We know from Clancy's journals that people arrive in Dima. We know that the bishops want Ned's horns to be used for this weaponization of controlling the bodies of the glorified, which is the people who, you know, I'm not gonna say it because YouTube won't like me saying it, and I want to keep on good terms with the YouTube machine, but the bodies of the glorified, the Ned horns control, as we've seen for the outside music video, with Tyler controlling the body of Keon's, with Keon's controlling the body of Trash, as well as the live stream hosts Dan and Sally are cadavers, and they're being controlled by other bishops with Ned's horns. So bishops are hunting down Ned's horns, and I really want to think that Ned is a species. Ned is definitely a species that is all over this world that we don't know a lot about. So it's quite possible that they had a little excursion to go hunting for Ned's horns because maybe they couldn't find any on Dima. Maybe they could find stuff, like they knew about Volksoy. They wanted to go out because they knew their supply on Dima was scarce, to which led them to find Tyler and Josh in the process. Because at the very end of the music video, you see this figure walk across the screen, and it looks an awful lot like a bishop walking inside of this pool that they spent days trying to fill up to please Ned, and now it's gone. Tyler's just laying in there, defeated looking, as this figure comes walking across the screen. In actuality, this figure is Josh, and you can tell by the drawstrings of his pants, because you can see the drawstrings in the shot with the silhouette, and you can see just Josh's pants drawstrings in other shots in the music video. Definitely the most uncomfortable screenshots I put in any of my videos so far. But so they come to get Ned. Maybe they knew Tyler and Josh knew Ned was here and knew that this species was special. So they hid Ned in this back corner, and they were trying to please Ned, fill the pool with chlorine, and the bishop was like, I detect horns, let's go get it, and take that Ned away. Now we do see another Ned at the very end of the music video, but this Ned has little horns on top of his head, unlike the outside Ned where when the horns got taken away, they were just holes. This could be a different Ned, but then again, as I mentioned before, the Dima storyline wasn't 100% thought through, so this could just be something they didn't think of back then. They didn't think about, oh, the horns can be used for power. So they just decided to keep horns on. So it's quite possible that is a thing there. I guess in this process, the bishops would take Tyler and Josh back to Dima because, according to Clancy's journals, people arrive in Dima. So the bishops would be like, hey, you're 21 Pilots. You're coming with us, because 21 Pilots, the band, exists within the Dima universe. From the live stream experience, the album Blurry Face exists. The album Trench exists in the Dima universe. They acknowledge it in the live stream experience, which means Vessel as an album exists, as well as self-titled, though unconfirmed, because they never did a lot self-titled song in the live stream experience, but they did do Vessel songs. So it's quite possible. So definitely the meta of 21 Pilots, of their albums exist within the Dima storyline. They're like, you're pretty powerful, you're coming with us, and they get drugged to Dima, to which everything else follows suit. I do want to interject one thing in here. The last time we see Ned pre-skill Nicey is during Level Concern live from the outside. Ned shreds the guitar, Ned leaves, Ned is gone till the outside music video. Last time we see Ned was live from the outside. Ned returns in the outside music video. Thank you, Ty Dungaree Froggo on the Twitter machine, for pointing that out. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled video. Another theory I have about this is that what we're seeing is Dima pre-vialism, which admittedly that one's a pretty broken theory because there would be walls around the city, and of course we know Dima is gray and dull. Maybe you could take this theory and put Dima at the very top of the Continental Trench map. I don't know. It's really tough finding a way for this music video to be part of the Dima storyline. Take consideration of cars and roads, rural suburbs, where there's nothing anywhere around Dima. It is really complicated to think about. Some people may say, well, what about the other side, Dima, right by Port Vile? I guess you could make the argument for that, but why would people be living outside of Dima city walls? I don't know if Dima would like that. Maybe that's where people go to work, because there's a port, which would imply harbor people, which should imply whalermen. Soon may the whalermen come. I'm going a little crazy. I've been tired all day, but it's, what do you guys think? Do you think that Chlorine's a prequel? Do you think that the Chlorine music video should just be thrown out altogether? I think the Chlorine music video is just a separate storyline altogether, and we should blatantly ignore it. Also, remember, the Choker music video does have Ned in the very front of Big Fun, and the whole Choker music video we'll be talking about in 2 days, because I have ideas about it. Because it's the most confusing music video in the Dima storyline. It is. And we need to break that down further. But Chlorine's more important right now. Because of Ned. But it's complicated. But anyway, guys, I have no idea. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Maybe we can talk about a couple of your theories on Friday next week when I get done with this musical. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think so much. Let me know down in the comment section below. Come to the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. Tag me on there. Send me an email, gooddaytop21@gmail.com. Tag me and stuff on Discord. I mean, on the Twitter machine at JLAndersonMusic. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye. And more importantly, have a good day. And I will see you later. I'm so confused.